And welcome back to another episode of Live with M.Dowe with yours truly, your boy Marcus Dowe. I'd like to start off by saying Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome to 2023. 2022 was a blessing, and now we are here in the new year. I'd just like to take a moment just to say thank you to all my followers, all my business owners that have graced the stage with me thus far. 2022 was a blessing for Live with M.Dowe. I started this process back in January 6th of 2022, and here we are in 2023, and we are still going. It's been a blessing to me to be able to start this platform, to be able to highlight and help and promote small business owners. Man, we sit back and we talk shop about the highs and lows of entrepreneurship, those that encounter the business walk of life, those that have took a step out on faith, just to be able to start something, to be able to create something that may be able to create residual income for their families and create those legacies. So I'd like to just welcome everybody back to a brand new year. I'd like to welcome everybody back to my first guest of 2023, and hopefully with blessings bestowed upon me, 2023 will be even better than what it started out in 2022. Hey, 9/11, how you guys doing? I just want to thank God for just bestowing the vision upon me to be able to create this platform, to be able to help small business owners. So, man, I'm elated, and I'm just happy to be able to have the health and the mindset to be able to continuously do this week in and week out. So, if you've been following me since last year, if you just started following me just now, I just want to encourage you to continue. Just to be able to bless me and bless these business owners, that you are able to support them, because some of the business owners you know and some of the ones you do not know. But we are creating a networking circle that once you come into the circle, you can find any walk of life that will benefit you. If you're looking for lawyers, if you're looking for DJs, if you're looking for accountants, if you're looking for party planners, if you're looking for doctors, hopefully in the future, if they're not there on my following list, they will be there shortly. So every single Thursday at 7 o'clock, I am here with you, bringing a new small business owner so that they can explain to you what it is that they do. And maybe they will be able to shine a light on your path and your journey, because I do know, being a small business owner myself, that at times your light does go a little dim, and you reach the ceiling of your network. And sometimes we need other people to be able to encourage us in the walk of faith, that we may be able to continuously do the things that we want to do in life, that brings us joy and brings us happiness. So I'm just truly excited just to be here with you. I encourage you to follow me on a week in, week out basis. I encourage you to tell your colleagues, tell your friends, anyone that you know that own a small business, to just reach out to me. You can find me here on Instagram at Live with M.Dowe. You can find me on Facebook. You can inbox me at Mr. M.Dowe at yahoo.com, and you can even go on YouTube at later dates and see these small business owners. I'm excited about the business owner that is on deck for tonight. They are backed by a popular demand, because the conversation was so in depth that we just didn't have enough time to cover it in the first interview. And not only, not only are we coming back with the one business owner, but we're also bringing back their partner as well. So we're going to have some great conversation tonight. I'm just anxiously, patiently waiting for my next guest to enter the room. And once they enter the room, we will go ahead and get started. So I'd just like to say hello to everybody that's on the live tonight. Hope everybody, their 2023 has started off with a blessing. I encourage you all just to continue, just to press on. When things get dark, when things get dim, just continue to press on. Associate yourself with people that hold you accountable for the dreams and aspirations that you have in life. So once again, if you're just tuning in, you're live with M.Dowe here each and every Thursday night at 7 o'clock with a new small business owner. I see my business owner has entered the room. Just go ahead and hit that request to join button, and I can go ahead and bring you on screen, and we can go ahead and get this party started. Reach out to somebody right now, man. Text them right now and tell them, hey, listen, get on Instagram, tune into Live with M.Dowe, and see this next business owner that we have on deck. Everybody that's in the room, how y'all guys doing, man? Hopefully everybody's doing fine. Everything is going well. And we're going to go ahead and get this party started. We are on deck, man. We are 45 plus interviews in since 2022. So I'm excited. And we're going to go ahead and get this party started momentarily. So once again, my guest is in the room. Just go ahead and hit that request to join button. Once I see that we're there, we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll go ahead and jump into this interview. Miss Chanel, if you're there, if you can hear me, go ahead and hit that button. I can go ahead and bring you on screen, and we can go ahead and get started. And like I said, once again, I'm just creating a business Rolodex. So once you go to Live with M.Dowe, you'll be able to go up and down my following list, those that I follow that own some type of business, and hopefully you'll be able to support them, and maybe you guys can network on your own. So I see my guests have entered the room, and I'm going to go ahead and bring them on, and we can go ahead and get started. Give me one. Don't you just love technology? I tell you. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
How are you?
I am well. How are you?
Good.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to bring back to Live with M.Dowe, Miss Chris Chanel. She was one of my previous business owners that we had on. Like I said earlier, the conversation was so in-depth that we just didn't have enough time to dive into everything that we wanted to dive into. So I recommended that she come back, and not only does she come back, but she came back with her business owner, her partner, that we are also waiting to join the live. But happy 2022, 23, excuse me. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Hold on, I see somebody else at the door. Let's go ahead and see who we have. We're going to split this screen here, and we're going to go ahead and get right on into it. Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
Hello. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How are you tonight?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Doing very well. Thank you for being here.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So, Chris, are we waiting for anybody else, or are we gonna go ahead and get started?
We go ahead and get started because I'm not sure where Shanice is.
Okay. Well, we'll bring her on as she comes in. We'll go ahead and bring her on. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the Post-Op Sisters. Like I said previously, this is a small business owner that we had on previously, but we're bringing them back by high demand because the questions were flooding in, and I had to have them back. So, ladies, happy 2023, and thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Happy 2023.
Absolutely. So, Chris, we'll start off with you. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody and tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Krista. I'm the owner of the Post-Op Sisters. I've been a nurse for the past 6 years, going on 6 years. And a little bit about my nursing background is drug and alcohol, med surg, long-term care, and cosmetic dermatology, which I did as a medical assistant prior to becoming a nurse.
Awesome.
This has been around for the past 2 years. We've been around. We're based out of Philadelphia, and we offer post-operative care after cosmetic surgery. We offer travel care, which would be us traveling with you to your surgery destination. We also have a studio that you could come to get all your post-op treatments, or we offer concierge services, which is done in the comfort of your own home.
Awesome. My next guest, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. I'm Desiree. I, too, have been a nurse for about 6 years. I'm Krista's little sister. My background is primarily in the operating room. I've done some infectious disease work, but most of my work is actually in cardiac surgery. Cardiothoracic is my specialty, trauma, transplant, things like that. So I get bloody and dirty, but not too dirty.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Not too dirty.
Not
It's
too
all good. Amazing.
bad.
Amazing. So it's an honor and privilege just to be able to sit here and share the stage and share the light with you ladies tonight and try to educate those that sometimes may know a little bit about cosmetic surgery, and those that do not. Hopefully, we can clarify some of the myths and the misconceptions about what people think about these type surgeries. So how did you ladies come about the business of the post-op sisters?
I don't really know where I got the name from. I'm gonna be honest. I just sat down. I kept writing down a bunch of names, and then I'd be like, what do you think about this? I sent maybe like 8 or 9 names. Then we narrowed it down to like 5. Then I'm like, okay, so I just wanted the name to be catchy, not catchy, but very direct. How about that? Like direct. So when you hear the post-op sisters, it's not really too much you to ask me what I do. Post-op care. It's straight to the point. And all three of us are related. Well, Shanice is family at this point. Me and Shanice been best friends since we was 8, and Des is my sister. So I figured the post-op sisters, it makes sense.
It's very, very, very fitting. Desi, you have anything you want to add to that?
I think that it pretty much, not just the fact that we are actually related, but like it's a sisterhood. Once you become one of the dolls or one of the snatch sisters, you are one of us now. Like we take you in and treat you as family. The care that I'm going to provide to a stranger when I arrive to their house is the same care I would give to my actual sister. So it's like we're all one in this together in this healing process.
Awesome, awesome. So how is it working with your family? You know, your sisters. Is this something that you guys, dreamed about? Is this something that you talked about as you grew older, and you both jumped into the medical field and you said, "Hey, let's come together and let's put something together as a family."
No, she didn't have a choice.
Ah!
I really didn't have a choice. I'm
No,
gonna be
she's
honest.
not lying.
I
Oh my
I
gosh.
pair of scrubs, post-op
No,
scrubs. I told her, listen, let me
that's
show you
legit
what I
what
do.
happened.
And that's it. Like, I didn't give her an option. I didn't say, hey, do you want to think
No.
about it? It
She
wasn't
showed
nothing.
up
She
to
didn't
my
have
house
a
with
choice.
scrubs with my name on it and told me you're on payroll now. I'm like, okay, boss, what's up? Like, because it's my sister and my older sister.
Absolutely.
Whatever. If she wanted to scoop ice cream, I would have been scooping ice cream with her. So it's no big deal to me. Like, listen, that's my sister's brand, so I'm with it. Let's do it.
I'm going to support it. Listen,
Yes.
as long as we have family, we're always set. So it's
Yes.
just it's exciting to be able to sit here with you ladies, and with such a high background and education level, that you be able to do something like this. So let's go ahead and get into the talk of cosmetic surgery and this BBL talk and everything else, so that we can let our viewers know what's going on. So when we talk about cosmetic surgery and BBLs, one of the questions, all these questions are coming from viewers. Okay, all these questions have been sent to me, have been inboxed to me,
Oh, they came
because inquiring
prepared.
minds, yeah, inquiring minds want to know what's going on with this. So the first question that I do have is what makes a good or bad candidate per se, if you want to just say it good or bad. What makes a good candidate? Is there anyone that is not fitting for this, or is wide open to anyone?
A candidate that would not fit is somebody that's super skinny, that doesn't have any fat to transfer. Or if you somebody that work out too much, you're very muscular, is you can't transfer fat to the buttock area. That's super toned. So you gotta have the butt a little flabby. That's a nice way to put it.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I think, and also a bad candidate is somebody with a high BMI. It's unsafe to be on a surgical table under general anesthesia with a high BMI. That's just it. I don't care how much you want the surgery. I always tell people lose weight first. Cosmetic surgery is not a weight loss surgery. It's an enhancement.
Mm.
So neither you have to lose weight first. I actually have a doll right now that just lost 100 pounds within the past year, and now is getting cosmetic surgery, and she looks amazing. But she did it the right way. She made sure she
Right.
lost 100 pounds and then got surgery. I can't stress how dangerous it is. I don't care what a surgeon tell you, because at the end of the day, you got to remember they're in the business to make money too.
Mhm.
The cosmetic surgery field is a $1 billion industry, so you got to understand that they gonna cut corners to put you on that table. But at the end of the day, I don't think anybody is worth your life.
Right.
Okay, so let's get everybody understanding. You guys aren't the actual surgeons. You are
No.
just the post operation. You are the caregivers for those individuals who have already went through the procedure. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, we are part of the healing process,
You go.
not the procedure itself.
Uh,
And just to kind of like piggyback off of what Krista just said, I don't want to say good or bad candidate. I feel like those terms can be like a little, you know,
Misconstrued.
subjective.
Mm-hmm.
But better candidates, a more ideal candidate is someone that also has a healthier lifestyle, I guess you can say. Like in general, I think people forget that BBLs or cosmetic surgery is in fact surgery. Like there's always a risk associated with any procedure, whether you're getting your tonsils taken out or you're getting a lump off your breast or you're getting brand new boobs and a brand new butt. There are risks involved with all of those procedures. So going in, you want to make sure if you smoke that you haven't smoked recently, like you've tried to quit. Like if you eat unhealthily, you want to make sure that you're trying to change those things because those also help with your healing process. But you want to make sure that you have a safe procedure as well because you do want to get off the table so you can show off that new body, right? So you got to go into it prepared.
Very, 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 very good points. And just forgive me, using those terms.
No, that's
they
fine. I just don't want any of our
I'm not in the
dolls out
medical
there to be like,
field.
oh,
Yeah,
I'm a bad
listen,
candidate.
listen. This is why we're here. So that you can be upfront and honest and let these individuals know that are potentially thinking about this. That these are the things that need to be put in place prior to. My second question. So. Is there anything post-surgery that people have to prepare for, or you guys put them on the regimen that they need to after surgery?
Prepare wise, I always tell people don't get surgery if you don't have a support system. You have to have a support system. Something simple as basic ADLs of getting dressed, showering.
What's an ADL, Krista?
Thank you, because I was going to say that. What is that?
Basic daily living activities you're not going to be able to do. That means showering, getting dressed, cooking,
walk.
Listen, you're not going to be able to do. So I tell people, if you don't have a support system, you shouldn't get surgery. When we come in, we're basically doing like, it depends on what you hire us for. Let's start there.
Which package you want?
What package you want? Yeah. So you might just be getting post-op massages. But then we also offer care packages where we come in and help you with showering, eat, like if you meal prep, basic stuff. But yeah, I do not get surgery without a support system. I'm as a person that went through it, don't do it. You can't drive. At a BBL, you can't sit down. So
can't drive. So who's getting your groceries? Who's doing
so ladies,
things for you?
let me pause you right there because I think Shanice is here. She's ringing at my door. Let's go ahead and bring her on and let her introduce herself as well. The third business partner of the Post-Op Sisters is about to enter the room. I'm being blessed with these queens tonight. I'm excited. I have three of the business partners of the Post-Op Sisters. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Miss Shanice Clark. Shanice Clark, welcome to Live with M.Dowe.
Hey, it's the way.
Nice to meet you as well. Nice to meet you. Listen, I didn't want to tell you, but they was talking about you for not being on time. I told them I was going to say it.
Listen, I got kids.
It's all good. So while we have you here, Ms. Clark, go ahead and introduce yourself real quick, and then we'll pick back up with the interview.
Hey guys, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shanice, and I am a post-op sister. Me and Krista are best friends, and me and Treese are attached at the hip. And I'm going to just join in.
Awesome. Well, I'd like to thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. We just started scratching the tip of the iceberg with the conversation, so we'll go ahead and lead in to that. This may be a question that you may be able to answer, but this may be a surgeon's question. With any operation that is done, there's always a percentage of unsuccessful events. Do you see clients that come to you where things didn't go as planned, and now they're looking for maybe magic for you girls to perform?
All the time.
I was about to say everybody.
All the
For sure.
The death rate has really
The
increased
biggest,
with surgery, with cosmetics, with BBLs, and it used to be abroad. You worried about when you went to DR. However, here we all know Miami is a hot spot, so Miami has had increased number of deaths with plastic surgery. That's why they have a new regulation that started last summer where they can only perform 3 BBLs per day. But as far as
Because it was a factory before. It was like, let's do as many as we can, whether it's safe or not safe, so we can make the money.
and then so then what was it? What was the question again, y'all?
It was about
Just the unsuccessful portion.
Right.
Oh yeah. So then so post-op blues is a real thing. Let's start there. Post-op blues is a real thing. When you come out of surgery, you want to look like whoever your
image in your mind was.
Whatever image you had that you was going to look like. And I try and tell people pre-op, you have to understand foundation is key. Surgeons, I tell people, look at them like artists. So you can't have a square, a box shape. I'm sorry, that's the best. And then think you're going to come off one round sculpted. Most of the time, the people that you see that you really like, or influencers, they've been under the knife 3-4 times. Multiple. Plastic surgery is very addictive. Rounds.
Especially
so
if they went
we
here
get clients. Every one of our clients, I have not had one client I could really say that came in the door and was like, I love my body. It's always a crying session. Being a post-op specialist, you're also a therapist, because post-op blues breakdowns. When I say mental breakdowns, I'm like, just calm down. It's only a week. You know, this is a journey. We gotta get through it. No, they don't want to hear that. They want to know why they butt not big. This is not what they paid for. And I think people need to understand the laws and regulations that I don't care.
They didn't take enough
fat. They didn't put enough fat. Federal laws, you can only take 4 liters of fat here in the United States. When you go abroad, they could do more. 4 liters, and it depends on what state you in. But the state of Florida, 4 liters of fat that they could transfer. So 4 liters go real fast. I'm gonna be honest, especially if you got fat.
Think about 3-liter sodas. Like, think of it in that way. That is like another liter on top of it. You know, you got to make sure everybody can visualize what 4 liters is like. It's not as much as you would think.
Right.
Excellent.
So the biggest problem is that people also don't trust the process. They think that they're going to get on the table and then the results is going to come instantly, and that never happens. It takes months, and then depending on if you're compliant or not, if you're eating what you're supposed to or not, if you're in your garments properly every day 24/7 or not, all of these things play a huge factor into the body.
So a lot of times people want that microwave success. They think immediately, as soon as the process is done, they're done and over with.
No such thing.
Not surgery.
And there's no. I would have to agree with Treese. There's no such thing. You have to do what you're supposed to do pre-op, get your surgery.
It takes patience and discipline.
Without all
it's
3,
like an evolution.
Yeah, without all 3, it's pointless.
So the support system, that you talk about, because you say you can't drive. If you went to Miami, you can't sit down. How is that? How does that process work? So if I live here in New Jersey and I flew to Miami to get this process done, how am I getting home?
That's me.
Well, it all depends. Most people use their family. A lot of people use family, but for those who don't, they pay for the convenience. They pay to get groceries delivered. They pay for Uber to drive them around. They pay extra to be on. They pay extra to have like a bigger seat on the plane. So it
is not cheap.
It costs money if you're going out of the country or out of the state.
So
it's not.
So
that's people
talking financials. We talking financials here. You're saying all these things that people have to do. Throw me some numbers. What does the pre-process? Not you guys yet, but what is the pre-process of having to get all of this done? How much is all of that?
Can we just start by saying the amount that you pay for your actual surgery is far less than what you will have to pay in total preparation and post care. You're going to pay for your you're going to wind up paying like twice of what you did, approximately, like twice what the cost
For
of
sure.
your
It's double the amount.
your surgery was ultimately. It's not just the cost. People think, oh, I got the $7,000 to get my. What about before? What about after? Because, like she said, you need a flight to get home. Most likely, most people are flying, and you don't want to sit in your spirit seat because that's not comfortable at all. I'm just saying, it's not comfortable. You can do it,
Right.
but you will not be comfortable. You will have the most discomfort, and you're already in a vulnerable situation. You don't want to add to that. So you want to make sure that your transportation is right. You want to make sure that your garments fit. You want to make sure you have healthy meals. You want to make sure somebody's picking you up. There's a lot that goes into it, but now we can, I guess, start throwing out figures for pre and everything.
So
So just get y'all minds ready.
DR is cheaper. Colombia is cheaper. Mexico is cheaper. Those are 3 places people get plastic surgery in. They are cheaper. People go there. Colombia is the #1 place to get plastic surgery. Results is always going to be 10 times better than the United States, but it's then DR. Everybody
more than
they're comparable to the United States as far as regulation as well. That's a recommended safe place if you're going to go out of the country. Colombia is not a bad idea.
That part. So
you go ahead. I'm sorry.
Then if you want to come in the U.S., of course, Miami is the hot spot. Miami is cheaper. Miami is cheap because the surgeon does not have to have malpractice insurance. So when you come up north, that's how they have to have malpractice.
What is malpractice insurance?
Here we go.
This is what we're here for.
Right.
So malpractice insurance.
Exactly.
So basically,
Exactly.
buying a house without house insurance or driving a car without car insurance. Let's think of it like that. You able to purchase a car without.
If something go wrong,
you can't
you want to be able to sue. Period.
They put it in. You sign about 100 pages when you get surgery. It's
anywhere.
Signing your life away.
It's like
literally
buying
100 pages you're
it's
signing,
like
and they cover everything. They cover they behind, so they don't have to have malpractice insurance in the state of Florida to practice. So that's why they able to charge cheaper. However, any other state, like especially in New York, you going to pay about $12,000-13,000 for a BBL. Wow. But you got to remember these doctors have to have malpractice. The price skyrockets. Everybody flocked to Miami. In Miami, it's a bunch of competition. So the surgeons supposed to sell. Oh, it's income tax season. It's about to get real crazy.
It's about to get crazy.
Sell BBL $5,000. Everybody's gonna flock to Miami, but you're not gonna catch that kind of sale in the state of Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, wherever. You're not gonna catch. They just can't afford to have them kind of sales.
So this is straight. This is straight paper, right? This said no insurance covers this type of procedure.
Don't bring that insurance card.
No insurance.
I don't care if you got personal choice.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen. It's not happening with the insurance.
Yeah, don't even bring up insurance because they
what
won't
does
look
that
at
mean?
you like
After we have these procedures and things, how long do I have to be a client of the post-op sisters? What is the healing process of all of this? How long do I have to go through all of this, rehab and dealing with you ladies?
So the average client gets anywhere between 15 to 20 massages. That's
after
basic.
What, Shanice?
But we
I don't know if they're all talking about BBLs or what they're all.
So yeah, let's stay on that BBL talk where massages and things coming, so nobody gets lost in translation. So how long is this recovery process?
So the average person gets anywhere between 15 to 20 massages. Your massages, when you first get surgery, you get massages like every day or every other day, bare minimum. But then it goes into compliance. What is your diet like? How much water are you drinking? Are you up moving? Are you active? How much fluid is your body retaining? Because that's ultimately why you wear your garments, for compression. If you're not compliant, the amount of massages that you need goes up. So you're going to have to be seen more frequently. But on average, an average client, we see them for a good maybe 4 to 6 weeks if they're compliant without any complications, consistently. And then after that, it becomes like maintenance. maintenance massages. Like you just get them to keep up with them once a
Depending
month,
on your
twice a
body.
month, 3 times a month. But you won't need them
Yep.
like every day or every other
So
But you
these
day,
are in your
depending on your
garment for at
body
least
and
6
the amount
months,
of
at least.
fluid
like
that you're
6 months,
retaining.
like 6 months.
At least.
So these
Yep.
these massages, they're designed to what help decrease blood clots and things like that from forming or infections from setting in.
No, your massages don't have anything
Right.
necessarily to do with like infections. The massages help assist your lymphatic system. So we all have a lymphatic system. It does its own job naturally, but your
It's like a
massages is
catalyst. It'll speak.
is
It'll
like an
give it a little
assistant.
extra push.
Yeah, it'll
Got you.
speed the process
Got you.
up.
Got you. So after I get this procedure done, and now I'm looking fit, I'm looking snatched, as you ladies say, and things is the way I want it to be. How much dedication does it take to keep it that way? If I don't work out, if I don't eat right, can it just start to all go away?
So yes. So
Oh, for
Yes.
sure.
nothing.
So
I
I
want
tell
Nothing
a
is
lot of
permanent.
myth
people.
up that
These
wherever
are
you get
not permanent
lipo at, fat
results.
cells don't return.
Mm-hmm.
That's a complete myth. That's a complete lie. Wherever you get lipo at,
Mm-hmm.
the fat cells, it's slow. It's a slower
It's a slower
process.
process,
So when you
but it
gain
can come
weight, you're
back.
going to gain weight in areas that you didn't have lipo. You're going to notice your face getting fatter, your arms getting fatter, your legs your butt is going to get way bigger because that was where the fat was transferred. So yes, you do gain weight, and that's why you have to. It's a lifestyle change. If you're not ready for a lifestyle change, and you're not ready for cosmetic
Mm-hmm.
surgery. The garments that's what preserve your shapes. So it's levels to the garments. It's stage 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, and 3. And stage 3 is what you stay in long term. So I tell my dolls, if you out drinking, where you swell up. So put your garment on. And you're gonna be swollen for like a year. Like I need people to understand this is like a real serious thing. Like you're gonna notice your back and your stomach starts swelling up when you drink it. So you need to wear your garment when you go out if you know you want to drink alcohol or things that's high in
Mm-hmm.
sodium, which
Or
is
high salt intake or high sugar. Like
Mm-hmm.
water
Because
follows.
wherever salt goes, water follows.
Excellent, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in with me, you're just coming on to the live. I'm live here with the post-op sisters. These ladies are who take care of you after you have some type of cosmetic surgery. They make sure that everything is intact. You come see these ladies and they keep you healthy. So cosmetic surgery, I'm going to deviate a little bit. Hold on. Volume, can we turn down our volumes a little bit? I'm getting an echo. Not sure whose volume may be up.
Okay.
So cosmetic surgery is not always just BBLs as well, right? People get other types of cosmetic surgeries. It's not only designated for women. You know, that's a misconception. Men also have cosmetic surgery. How does that work?
Same way the women go, the men go. Sometimes men just want lipo. They tired of the dead bodies too, and they get just lipo. We have male patients, clients that get a BBL.
they
It's a
get
popular
Mm-hmm.
thing in their community as well.
If even if you follow like surgery pages, which I know a lot of people don't, but for those who do, you'll even see there's
yeah.
a trend in men being posted now too. So they're not only getting surgery, they're consenting to, okay, it's
Right.
okay to post me. I'm okay with it. So it's a trend. It's not just
Right.
a woman thing, which most people think. But men want to look
And
good
it's
too.
not
And I don't
new
blame
for
them.
men to be getting surgery, like getting cosmetic surgery either. Like it's just cosmetic surgery is not a new concept at all. It's just
Thank
become
you.
more popular because it's more mainstream. People are more transparent about the fact that they're getting these procedures done. It's not
Mm-hmm.
something that they built in the gym necessarily or something that they were born with, as we would think before. Like, oh wow, look at her body, that's amazing. Now people are saying like, oh, I actually got this done. I paid good money for this. Like, still look at me and all, but know that I wasn't naturally born this way. And people are more transparent about that. So once people are more transparent and you give out the secret, you stop gatekeeping. Now more people will flock to go do it if it's within reach.
Mm-hmm. And Krista, we had this conversation the first interview that we had, and you said that sometimes people are like, oh, well, why are you doing this or why are you doing that? But it's an enhancement to the body. It's the same thing, a reason why people get their teeth worked on or other things, correct?
Yes. So that question kind of like it burns me out. I think I go to war with people online over this topic, because as I told you in my last interview, that's the best thing I could compare it to. When I see everybody get the trend of braces, what's the difference? What's the difference when if you don't like something, you have the
If
ability
you don't
to
like your smile, fix it.
fix it. If you don't like the fupa, fix it. But I don't think we should criticize who gets it and who don't. And I feel like it's more so in the African American community, because plastic surgery has always been a rich girl hobby. I mean, breast
It's a
augmentation has been
rich
popular in the
person sport for sure.
yeah. So I feel like Caucasian women, they're the number one people of cosmetic surgery, but you don't see, them being put down or talked about for having breast augmentation. They love tummy tucks. They love a good tummy tuck. But you don't hear them being talked about
Yes,
or
they do.
downplayed because they got the surgery. It's in a Black community that now natural bodies is way better than it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
As long
I
as you
can
like it, I
promise
love
you,
it.
if I give you a voucher to the top plastic surgeon, you're going to go. You're
Right.
going, and that's no ifs, ands, or buts. I can put my life on it. If I tell you
for sure
whatever procedure you want, and I'm giving it to you, giving you the opportunity to go to the top surgeon, you're going to go. You're not going to say natural bodies matter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What is the age range of individuals that you see?
Oh, we've been getting. Listen,
There is no age limit.
It's no age
If you're
limit.
healthy,
tell you.
I think our youngest client has
doesn't
been
matter.
20,
Age is not a
25
thing.
has been the youngest client. Mark me if I'm wrong, y'all. I think 25 has been the youngest client. Our oldest client has been 55. Mark me if I'm wrong.
Wow.
Did I mess up anywhere? That y'all
the
could
aunties want surgery too.
No.
They want to look and feel good. Listen, do it.
Yep.
As long as you're doing it
So,
in a safe way, I'm here for
safe
it.
way. That's what I'm talking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not ignoring your questions. For those that I see that's popping up in the live, I'm not ignoring your questions. I'm trying to tackle as much as I can. But what we can do is everybody that's on, you go and follow the Post-Op Sisters. You go and follow, hit that like and follow button, and you can ask them directly the questions that you have. That's one of the purposes of Live with M.Dowe, is to highlight and promote business owners so that we may be able to network with one another. So if you're on here right now and you're not following the Post-Op Sisters, Krista, go ahead and give them your IG handle. Then we'll come down here to the corner. I already see the Post-Op put their at there, but are there any other ways?
I see it.
So the best way to reach us is via email. Our email address is info@postopsisters.com. I tagged our Instagram page, which is the postop_sisters. Our phone number is 215-720-1226. And yeah.
Awesome.
We're always
Yes,
available. If anybody has any questions or concerns, you text us. Or, if you call us any time of the night, I can't guarantee that we're going to answer. But if you text us or email us, we get back to people relatively quickly. Yeah,
this is
within 24
awesome.
hours.
So let's dive in now to the actual business side of the Post-Op Sisters. You travel with clients, right? You travel with clients. You go to clients' homes.
Yes,
How does that work?
Yeah, so I give clients the option, because ultimately it's a cost difference. I come to your house, that's a convenience. So the cost won't be more. Gas, toll. We go as far as Delaware, Central Jersey. So when you get in-home services, just know that it costs more. But we also have a studio located in the Northern Liberty section of Philadelphia, where we give people the option to come to us. Of course, it's cheaper, but all of our services are performed the same way, whether it's in the comfort of your own home or if you come to our studio. It's the same service. It's just a matter of location.
It's different location. And honestly, sorry.
So in the beginning, most clients, when they first on board, they like to be seen in the comfort of their own home because, again, convenience. They don't want to pay for Ubers. They rather just pay for you to come to them. And then once they're able to, get up and they're more mobile themselves, and they're able to drive, which is usually not until after 6 weeks. Then they transition to
that is major, man. You actually got to have cake in the oven to be able to sit around for 6 weeks.
You need to prepare. prepare for this.
Because
I'm
convenience
telling you,
costs.
man. I'm listening to
Need to
you, ladies, and you're
prepare.
saying 6 weeks, and there's no way I would be able to take 6 weeks off from my job. So to be able to do that and have that convenience of life, you really have to be prepared to take on this onset of life. Now, you said we see you for 4 to 6 weeks. Payment. How does payment work? Is everything up front? Is it by appointment? As I see you, do I pay you, or how does that work?
So we
There's different pack.
so
Oh,
we have
go ahead.
packages. We have packages. Yeah. We have packages that we offer our clients. Most people do take the package because they know they'll be seen for a certain duration of time. Other people, they might say, hey, I don't really know too much about you guys. I've been following y'all on Instagram. I watch y'all posts. I love y'all. But is it okay if I just buy one massage and then, after the first visit, then I get a package? We get that a lot. But if people want to just pay individually,
Because
by all means, they can
honestly,
do
when you
that
buy
too.
packages, the goal of the package is to save, right? So the more,
Right.
if you buy a 10 package massage, you saving money versus you paying per massage.
True.
So I'm okay with either one. I mean, if you want to
It's
pay me per,
kind of like a loyalty discount if you get multiple packages.
yep.
It's value, more bang for your
Mhm.
buck, and we appreciate you for doing business with us. But if you don't want to do it that way, that's fine. Also, some people, they get paid a certain way and they prepare for a certain amount of expenses, and now they can do 3 massages a week, so they want to do 3 or however they want to
Mhm.
break it up, package wise.
Yep.
So as long as the check clears, we can make it
Yeah,
work.
I can dig it.
Or-
Shanice,
We okay.
anything you want to add to that?
But to answer your question, everything does have to be paid in full, regardless of if you get a package or if you pay per
Payment
massage. If
before
before we
service,
come see
yes.
you, your first visit has to be paid in full. And again, it is reasons why we do that. We've had some hiccups, which
Absolutely.
most entrepreneurs do. So that's the reason why we do that. But if you purchase a package, your package does has to be paid in full, regardless. If you buy 6 and you only want to pay for 2, then you can only get 2 massages. I'm sorry. No shade. There's nothing against you, but that's just how we operate. But if you want to pay for one massage,
Absolutely.
it
And
has
the
to be
good
paid
thing
in full
about that also
before
is
we see
like
you.
not only are you paying and securing that we will come see you, but you can also make your appointment, like actually set the time and date aside, because
Mm-hmm.
ultimately
And date.
if you want these appointments to be convenient for you, like we've been saying, convenience is everything. If you really want us to
Mm-hmm.
come out Thursday at 3 o'clock, you want to secure that Thursday at 3 o'clock, because if
Mhm.
someone else comes along and wants Thursday at three
Mm-hmm.
o'clock, you could lose that slot. So
Absolutely. It's a
as long
business,
as
right?
you
Mm-hmm.
It's a
are
business.
paid and ready to book,
Yes.
you can be scheduled, and then there's nothing else left to do besides
Mm-hmm.
wait for us to show up or show up to us.
So does these packages
Mm-hmm.
also come with like counseling? I know you girls, I know you mentioned that because you counsel women. You've seen everything.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I'm not getting a massage, if I need to talk to you, if I need, if I have concerns outside of you coming to my house, is that an availability?
Oh
usually
yeah, we're
if people
we're
have like just
available
want to talk,
24/7.
they call the business
They
line.
just call.
And I think that like after they
Mm-hmm.
first visit, I don't know if it's because we're basically like I feel like once because when you get a massage, you basically naked. So I think
It's a vulnerable
Mm-hmm.
situation. It's
but
intimate.
it's
It's
like
like you and I are
You're
here
very
together.
vulnerable.
I swear after the first visit, once we have one conversation, all of our clients think we girlfriends now. Like we're best
Hmm.
friends. I know everybody business. I
Mm-hmm.
know everybody marital problems.
Mhm.
I know it's just
Mm-hmm.
it's like yes, it's
Yes,
It's
it's
like
very
the hair salon.
therapeutic to an extent.
Right,
yeah.
right, right,
Yep.
right.
And
Okay,
like she
so
said, we
we'll
have to
go.
see you because we got to assess what's going on. So let's just do
Mhm.
it.
Awesome. So we'll go one at a time. Where do you see the future for the post-op sisters?
So the post-op sisters is my baby. Okay, this is my other child.
Hmm.
And the past 2 years honestly has been amazing. Because I've seen people come into the
Mm-hmm.
post-op business and only last a year, a few months, and they fall off. Um, but honestly,
A week or
as
two.
I was on
No
another
shade.
live last night, and I stand on it, and I say it. When it comes to post-op care in the city of Philadelphia, nobody's better than my company. And when you say post-op care in the city of Philadelphia, post-op sisters is known in Philly, right? So I just feel like the past 2 years we have made our mark in Philadelphia with post-op care. My goal this year is to add.
Awesome. Awesome. Shanice, what's your vision?
My vision for the post-op sisters is I feel like I'm more sold on the recovery house, because when we travel, we get so many people that stop us in the airport. Oh my God, I seen you on Instagram. Oh my God, I saw you on TikTok. Oh my God. Literally, we was
Yep.
at Enterprise getting a rental car. We was at Enterprise getting a rental car, and this girl was like, "Oh my God!" Like she was
And we
working
in
at Enterprise. I'm like, "Sis,
Atlanta
I
though.
need
We're
this
not
rental
look.
so I can get up out of here."
We
But she wanted to talk for hours. So, I feel like we just got to keep going and keep making our mark. I mean, we have so many people from out of town. I think that hits my heart the most, is that people know us
Mhm.
outside of Philadelphia. And for that, I'm grateful. I can't ask for anything more. All we got to do is keep our foot on the gas. And I think the sky's the
really did this
limit,
from the
Awesome.
muscle.
honestly.
This was from the
Awesome.
muscle. I think nobody
From
knew. This
Mm-hmm.
from
is
muscle.
from the muscle. No business funding, no business credit. This is just I woke up with a dream and I
Figuring it
proposed
out.
it and I put it out and I literally
Mm-hmm.
sat on this. I wrote this down, and when I was ready to take off, I came to them and said, "Listen, this is it." Like, so
That's
when I say we
awesome.
all put our coins together, we started
Mm-hmm.
taking classes and everything. That's why I said you can't tell me that. And when I say scared to launch this business, first of all, I'm scared
Mm-hmm.
that nobody scared of failure. The moment we launched it, we was playing double dutch. We're like, nope, not today. No, 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 no. The moment we launched it, I was booked
Mm-hmm.
within an hour.
Yep.
Booked within an hour, got judged. So that's why I
Yep.
say
Literally.
I'm a firm believer in having faith more than anything. But consistency is what
Yes.
kept me going.
Consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Staying consistent, no matter. Entrepreneurship is hard. This is hard
Absolutely.
because it's a thing.
Ooh,
But when
baby.
I say
It's
I love
no
the post
joke.
op sisters, this is my baby. I'm I'm going to take care of it. I'm not going to let it fall off. So that's what I got to do.
I'm gonna stand
Mm-hmm.
beside her.
Because let's be real. We've been here before. We've been in, not here, but
Yeah.
we have had other businesses that several, okay?
This
We done
is
had
different.
several businesses,
This
but
Yeah.
is
this one's stuck. This is different.
What?
This is different. You could feel it. Um, uh, and I'm not really a big like social person. Like I'm very shy. I'm laid back. But let me tell you, okay,
That,
sisters came a long way. Post op sisters has
Public
forced me
speaking.
to talk and be on lives, and now I'm not even nervous to do it anymore. I hate public speaking. Okay, I hate it with a passion. I don't like being in the limelight. But post op sisters has forced me to do that, and now I'm okay with it. So I just feel like the sky's the limit. I don't think anything is off limits for post op
listen,
sisters. I don't.
I applaud you. I applaud you, ladies, for taking a chance, taking a step out on faith. Because being a business owner myself, I understand that fear does set in. Fear of failure. What if it doesn't work? What if this?
Mm,
But we need to ask ourselves sometimes, what if it does? You
Mhm.
know, not always look at the negative, but what if it
mm-hmm,
does? Where can life be if we take it to the mountaintop and we associate with people that hold us accountable? So for you ladies to be
mm,
family, to be
that part.
sisters, to be able to network and business, work with each other. It's truly a blessing that you do have each other to support. Because I know, every day is not a glorious day for all three of you. Somebody may have a down moment one
Mm-hmm,
night, and you got to hold each other accountable and lift one another up. So
That's
just to be able to be here where you are, I applaud you. I
mm-hmm.
wish you nothing but success
thank
moving forward. I can't wait to see what the future brings to you, ladies. I can say I had you here on Live with M.Dowe when you make it big, and I see you on E. I see you wherever. You ladies, I can say you were here with me. So I just want to thank you. I want to encourage you, all three of you, to keep pushing, keep clarifying the misconceptions out there for those that don't understand that the naysayers or whatever it
Mm-hmm.
may be. I just think that it's great for you to be here. And Ms. Clark, for you to say that, you wasn't a social person, public speaking, that's a skill. Public speaking is a skill to be able to be in front of people. Just like your
Mm-hmm.
professions, you have to work at your craft at what you do. But being a business owner, if you want to be successful, you have to step out of that comfort zone, and that's exactly what you're
Yep.
doing right now.
Ooh,
So,
there you
ladies and
go.
gentlemen, that's on the live. Please put up the hearts. Please put up the fires. Everything. Wish these ladies nothing but
Oh,
success.
thank
Go out and follow their page. Hit them up, inbox them, email them, whatever you need to do to get your
Call us.
questions answered.
all of
Call them, whatever you need to do. And also follow Live with M.Dowe. If you are a business owner yourself and you want to be here on screen with me, you want to talk about your business, you want to talk about your endeavors or what you're doing in life, go ahead and hit that follow button, inbox me. We can go ahead and plan a date and get you on live. Ladies, I'm going to give you an opportunity for the last word. We'll start up top with Krista, then we'll come down to Ms. Clark, and then we'll go over to the left. Your last word before I let you go.
First, I would just like to thank you for having me again. Because that spoke volumes of what I was trying to put out, and it wasn't more so just trying to promote post-operative care. It was more so trying to educate people and let them know about this trendy thing that's going on right now. So I thank you for giving me the platform to educate people, and then making them want to learn more about post-op care or the cosmetic surgery world. So thank you. And then I also, if anybody have any questions about post-op care, cosmetic surgery, preoperative stages, how to find a surgeon, our DMs is open. I think between me and Shanice, we check the business page at least 3 times a day. My email comes, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
very open. Even if people want to know how to become a post-op specialist, we also
Yes.
train in classes as well.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody needs help with anything, I'm here.
Awesome. Shanice?
Um, I, I just want to say, thanks for having us. I know I was on the live last time when see they get on my nerves. I was on the live last time when you had Krista on, and so for you to invite all of us, we appreciate it. Thanks for thinking about the post-op sisters, and I just want to encourage anybody that is a business owner, or even if you're not a business owner, to just keep going. Those are my words of motivation. I speak to myself every day because listen, outside of having a business, we're all still human. We all still got real life things going on, and every day is not easy. In the in your personal world and in your business world. So I just want to tell everybody to keep
Desi?
going no matter what.
So everything that they said, I am standing by. I'm stamping it. I'm standing behind it. But also, I think this goes for like cosmetic surgery and beyond. Like, don't let anybody box you in, because I feel like we have these stigmas that go against cosmetic surgery. Like, oh, only a certain type of person goes and get this type of procedure done. That's not true. People probably wouldn't expect me to care 2 cents about cosmetic surgery because I work on hearts every day, but I do. So don't get boxed in and keep going. Whatever you feel like you're passionate about and you can give your all to, just do it and worry about the rest later.
Ladies, I wish you nothing but success
Oh, thank
in 2023, moving forward, 2024, '05, all those years. Just keep pushing,
you.
keep being
Oh,
successful.
thank you.
Krista, I learned after our last interview that we have a mutual friend, so you never know who you're going to encounter.
Girl.
Left lane clothing, man.
So
That's my homeboy.
all about he does. I didn't know that his mutual friend was the guy that does all of
That's the
our shirts.
That's
He
decent.
does our book bag. He
Our,
does our
oh,
Small,
okay.
small world.
anything you see post op.
Mm-hmm.
That he does. And
He did.
Me getting jumped into
me
a
and him had
game
a little
is
a
his
little
fault.
argument.
Embroidery. He did
Me
it.
and him had a little argument because he was late with my stuff, and I got smart with him, and then I came back like 2 days later, and he looked
With
at me like
more.
I was crazy. But I'm going
Yeah.
to support him because McDonald's had my food
True
before. Walmart
story.
messed up my order before. I'm never going to do that to a black-owned
Right.
business.
I
I
know
don't care.
That's
I
right.
could have took my
Yep.
stuff to Philly on Fifth Street. It's a
Mhm.
bunch of embroidery places, but I'm going to keep
A
coming back
bunch.
to black owned business. So he probably thought I
Mhm.
was crazy, but I don't care. Nobody else is making the post ops and stuff but him. But we got over it.
Mhm.
Awesome, man. Awesome. That's what this networking world is about. You never know who you're going to encounter. You never know who you're going to meet, and that's
Mhm.
the fundamental purpose of Live with M.Dowe, to create that networking circle so that we
Thank
all can work
you.
together. Ladies, it's been a pleasure. I thank you for being here. Like I said, I reiterated again, nothing but
Yes, thank you
Thank you
so
success.
for
much.
having
Ladies and
us.
gentlemen, follow the Post Op Sisters. Hit them up. Inbox them for all your questions. Follow Live with M.Dowe, and you can be on the opposite end of the screen. Ladies, blessings upon you, and you have
Same
a
to
good
you.
night.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you so much again.
Same to you. Good
You're
night.
welcome. Take
Good
care.
night,
Bye.
So,
everyone.
ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're here with Live
Good
with
night.
M.Dowe each and every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. If you are a business owner yourself and you want to come on screen, you want to be here with me to tell my followers about your business, just go ahead and inbox me. Let's pick a date. Let's bring you on screen. Let my followers know what's going on, what you're doing in life, what you have to offer, what services you provide, and we can make it happen. Love, peace, and happiness. Blessings upon you all in 2023. Good night.